Good evening everyone, welcome replay viewers. I'm just going to get my apron. So, this is really going to be very interesting tonight, this broadcast, because if you were on my other broadcast earlier, I now have a new toy. Yes. So, I don't know how this is going to plan out, because I'm currently... Basically, I have a new tripod. I'll wait till people join actually instead of me talking. So good evening everyone, good evening. If you notice that it's slightly different, it's because I have a new tripod. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to test it tonight. If it works, we'll keep it in this position. Oh, I should mirror myself, shouldn't I? So enhance mirror video, that's better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin you around to the left so you can see the food. Then I'm going to spin you to the other side so you can see the air fryer. That's what I'm going to be using. And when I'm using the oven, you'll be able to see that as well. So, welcome in everyone. So tonight I'm making this. Can you see it? There we go. We're making a Tuscan style sausage. Tuscan style sausage. Basically bangers and mash, guys. So what I'm going to do, this is all new for me, even though I've been cooking for years and years, especially live streaming. But I have a new tripod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin you into this new position. Oh, you can see everything. Let's bring you down. Oops. And I'm going to enhance, flip the camera. Sorry for the mess, guys. Let me know if it's any good. Or you're going to see all the cups, aren't you? Alright, let me just zoom in a bit. So this is going to be the new position. This is using this new tripod, guys. If you want the tripod, there is a link down below. Have I pinned anything up? No, I haven't. So what I'll do is I'm going to pin up first. Well, the tripod's there, £10.49. It's a brilliant tripod, guys. And then what I'll do is I'll pin up the chopper that I'm about to use. So hopefully you can see this okay, guys. This is very clear, isn't it? So what we're going to do first then, we're going to do the sausages, cook some potatoes. We're going to make a nice sauce. We're going to cook the cavale. Well, we're not going to use that, actually. I think I've got the wrong card here. But we're not going to use that. We're going to use balsamic vinegar, water, red wine stock. And then we're going to mash it all together. And hopefully, it should look like this. So let's make a start then. So I'm going to use, first of all, because we're going to use a red onion, the TikTok chopper. This is the TikTok chopper. You can chop things here, mandolin. But I'm going to take this off. It comes with all the blades. I'm going to put them to one side. And I think does it want thin slices or thick slices? I think it wants thin slices. Actually, I'm going to use this for the potatoes first. So what I'm going to do is slot this on. I want the smaller potatoes will give you better mash because they'll cook a lot more even. So we'll take this off, slot this one on. Alright. And what we'll do is pop the potatoes on here. So you want about maybe 3 or 4 potatoes, depending on how small they are. Make sure the room temperature. Can you all see this, guys? Right, so we're going to get our potato. I should put this up, shouldn't I? So I'm just going to go into the shop and pin up this chopper. There we go. Hope that's appeared. So we're going to slot the potato on, like so. You all see this, guys? And we're going to pull this down. Make sure it's on properly. Make sure it's flat. Okay, sometimes if it does that, don't worry. It's not until you put on another one that it will push through. Why is it doing this today? I suppose it's a whole potato, that's why. It normally does this. And we just... dropping everything on the floor. Let's try this again. Slot that on. Push it through. Okay, it does come through, guys. I think these potatoes have been in the fridge in the supermarket, and that's why. So I always use room temperature potatoes. So it does work. It's just the fact that I normally would use room temperature potatoes. These have been in the fridge in the supermarket. So just push them through. Let's put them all in there. Do it this way. We'll get there, guys. Again, slot this on, push it through. There we go, just like that. And you see you've got nice chopped diced potatoes. You can all see that, yeah? Right, so let's pop it back on. We'll do another potato. And the reason I'm cutting this up, as I say, is so that it all cooks evenly. And we're doing mash, so slot it on, skin side down, slot it through, perfect. And we'll do another one, slot it through, perfect. Look at that, guys, perfect potatoes. So what we'll do, we'll boil these. We're going to boil these, and what I will do then is add some mashed potato, add some cream or milk and salt and pepper to the potatoes. So I'm going to add some hot boiling water first. Let's get this on. I hope you like the new look, guys. As I say, it's all new to me. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast. So I'm going to add these potatoes in this saucepan, just like this. And you can pop them back through if you want to. And I've got a few other gadgets I'm going to show you as well. And if you want anything, just tap the shop icon down below. So, even though they've got all the skins on, don't worry. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of water in this. A moment. And I'm going to spin you around as well shortly. So I'm going to get this on the stove. Okay. So I'm going to get that boiling away. And I'll spin you around shortly. Right, let's spin you round because I want to get this grill on with the sausages. So, actually, I'll keep you there for now. I want to do some onions. I'm going to do some onions in here. Get all the potatoes out. So, with an onion, you want a red onion. Which I hadn't had ready. So, right, we're going to get a red onion. I'm going to cut this in half. Get the ends off. And I always slice down the middle, even if I'm using a chopper. With the ends. I'm going to peel the skins off. So I can't read the comments just yet, guys, but I will see them shortly. If maybe I have the camera facing the opposite way on selfie mode, I might be able to see them. I'll try not to waste too much of this onion. Just get that skin off. That's it. Although I do keep checking just to see if anyone's on. Yep. Put a 1 in the comments if you can hear me and I'll give you a shout out. Let me know where you're coming in from. Right, it's just this skin. I don't like the skin when I'm chopping onions. So we're going to bring back the dicer. And we're going to slot this on. Now I'm going to make these, I'm going to make them same size. So a little tip for you, get the skin side down, slot it on and push it through. Just like that, nicely chopped diced onions. And again, slot it on, push it through. If it don't go through straight away, just push it, put it back in. And there we have, guys. Look how quick that was. I can't believe how quick that was, guys. Look, it's amazing, isn't it? It's an amazing gadget. If you've not got one in your kitchen, I definitely advise to get one. So that's the onions. I'm going to pop these on a bowl, because I've got a few other things I want to chop up. So that's all going to go into the pan shortly to make a nice onion sauce. Okay, super quick. So I'll pop that to one side. Right, let me put my hot water into the potatoes. And then the next thing I'm going to do is do the sausages. So I'm going to spin you around, but I want to get this done first. So I'm going to show you how to do some... Actually, no, I'm not going to show you the peppers. What instead I'm going to show you is another little gadget and it is, I'm going to bring it up on the screen now so you can see, and it is called an apple rotary peeler. So this is the apple rotary peeler there. Okay, you might have seen this on TikTok. So we're going to take an apple and make sure it's all the way to the end. Just wondering which way it goes. This, I want to show you it in action. So spin it all the way to the end. Okay, like so. You're going to slot on your apple, like so. And are you ready, guys? Watch the apple. Are you ready? We push it out, and then we got a nice peeled apple. So that only took a few seconds to peel. Now I've got another little gadget. This other gadget here is the apple corer. So again, the link's down below if you want to have a look. So I'll pull that to one side, and all we do, slot this on. Oops, just be careful. Do it that way, make sure it's flat. Push it through. And look at that, guys. Perfect pieces of apple. They taste so nice. So I just wanted to show you that. Bin the core. Right then, so I'm going to spin you round. I'm going to bring you round to this side. So let's flip the camera around. Hey Melanie, good to see you. You missed the demonstration. So we're going to flip the camera around. Okay, sorry for the background. Actually, yeah, that's what I want. So you can see me. There we go. So there I am, guys. Hello. I'm trying to get the positioning right with this. So I need to spin you all the way around. Bring you down. So you're going to see the background. Let's try and get you lined up so you enhance and flip. And there we go. So this, guys, is my Ninja Foodi. I'm going to switch this on because I want to do some sausages. So this is everything else that's cooking. So as you can see, we've got the onions, we've got the potatoes that we've just diced up. So yeah, I must make sure this is tidy and clean. So this is the Ninja Foodi. What we're going to do is get the Pro, which is at this side. Okay, I'm going to unplug it. The reason I pop this in first is so that I can get the right temperature and setting. And there is a setting on here. Now, pork sausages don't take long to cook. There's this button down here, if you can see, it says manual. So you hold manual down. Well, you've got to press what you want. So grill. And we're going to press manual. Oh, sorry, preset. I always get confused. Go to where it says pork. Can you all see that, guys? Oh, it's too small, isn't it? I'm getting used to this. Sorry for the... Oops. Let me zoom in. There we go. So it says pork. And you see it says medium, mid-well, medium well, and well. I always put it on well done. Whoops. Go back. And press start. And then we're gonna put a little bit of oil on here. Using the oil spritzer. So we're just gonna spray a little bit of oil on there, just like that. Bring it down. And we're just gonna let this heat up. Now it usually takes about 8 minutes to heat up, so I'm going to switch the camera back round. Actually, and then we're just going to do these sausages. So let's flip the camera around, enhance. Whoops, let's lift you back. Yep, enhance, flip. I get confused, guys, between. Oops, no, I don't want effects. Enhance, flip camera. There we go. You can see me, there we go. Otherwise you're going to see all the window and the mess. So let's spin you back down. Flip camera. And I can zoom in. Sorry about the mess, guys, that's better. What do you think to the new view, guys? Do we like the new view? Okay, so we've done the apple. Let's have a little bite of the apple. I'll move that to one side. Right, it's time to do the sausages. So we're going to take these are pork sausages, I should say. and get some scissors. And I'm going to cook all of these sausages because I just find it's easier to just use them all up and get them all cooked. Let me know in the comments if you like sausages. What's your favourite type of sausages? I know Melanie likes Lincolnshire sausages. And do you like Irish sausages? I like Irish sausages. Okay, and I should say as well, guys, it's thanks to my Patreons the reason why I have this camera, because I bought it using the funds from those that had supported me on Patreon. So thank you so much to everyone. I'm not going to name names, but thank you all who had contributed and pledged. I'm not carrying on with Patreon until the new year, because I like to give everyone a I've got to be careful even saying Patreon on TikTok, but just where all my downloads are and my videos, I'll post everything up. So we've got nice sausages here. Let's check I've done them all. Oh, I nearly lost one. I nearly lost one, guys. Right, so it's the one at the bottom. Nope, they're all done. They're all done. Right, so I'll just wash my hands again. And we're just going to wait. Actually, what I need to do next is we're going to get these on the grill. So I'm going to have to keep chopping and changing and moving the camera around. So let me know where you're coming in from, guys. So yeah, these look really good sausages. Just waiting for that grill now. There's the onions we've made, which was using the dicer. The vegetable dicer. I'll put the lid over the potatoes. In fact, let's spin you around now. Oops. So just ignore the mess. Actually, I don't have to keep doing this every time, but I'll flip the camera around, move you around. Hello again. And flip the camera. There we go. Is everything forward facing? So you can all see the grill. So we're going to focus on this part of the kitchen now. You might see me in the background. Right, I'm going to get a pan, I think, for this next step. So this is what we're making, guys. So there's all the ingredients. Sausages, potatoes, red onion. You can use kale, I think it's kale. We got some balsamic vinegar, red wine stock, jelly. I'm not bothered about that, and mustard. I think I've got some mustard in the fridge. I don't think I binned it. But you don't have to add that. You can use butter and margarine if you want to. So we're just waiting for the Ninja to cook. In fact, let's get these on now. So I'm going to spin you around and zoom in a little bit for you all. It's a great machine, this, guys, if you don't own an air fryer. But this is on the grill setting. Right, so I'm not going to pierce them or anything. I'm just going to get them on the grill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're all saying to me, well, how do you know it's going to be cooked? We use the Smart Probe. I'm going to insert it. If you're squeamish, boys, guys, look away now. There we go, slot that in. Pop that on. And then we're going to add a little bit of oil using the spritzer. Brilliant little gadget. Bring this down. And we're going to bypass the preheat, and it says 75. So we're going to, when it gets to 75, we know that's then cooked. Right, let's spin you across, and we're going to move on to the next step. So you're just going to see me for a second, just while I wash my hands. Yeah, a bit close, I know, scary. So what's the next step? Right, we're going to make a nice balsamic, but we need to cook the red onions. Balsamic sauce. I'm going to use a frying pan. So normally I'd use the blue pan, but I'm going to use this today. So we're going to get this on. Turn this on. We'll add a little bit of oil. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Is that good? Hope that's good. That's the potatoes, if you can see. So if you ever have to look at the camera, they're boiling away. The reason we cut them up smaller is so they cook a lot quicker. Sausages are cooking really fast, which is good. Now I need to check if I've got a red wine stock in here somewhere, I think. Yeah, we're going to use this OXO bursting with delicious flavours. So like a red wine stock. Comes in a little tub like that. Put this back in the cupboard. So we get that ready. Balsamic vinegar. Find that. Oh yes, it's in there. I moved it, you see. I moved it into my cupboard and I couldn't find it. So this is the balsamic vinegar that we're going to use. Okay, I found it. So hopefully you like the new look. It's a bit weird, a bit strange for me. I'm just getting used to it. I'm going to add a little bit of oil. See how easy that came out. And then we're going to add the onions. Oh, got some messages coming. Oh, thank you for the rose, Melanie. Let's move this out of the way as well. Can pop that on there. This away. So yeah, I've got things in place. I've been trying to sort stuff out. As you know, I have the smallest kitchen in the world, but we make it work. We do make it work. So right, I think that's hot enough now. Is it hot enough? We'll add the onions in. Let's get these onions in here, just like that. Got our wooden spoon. I'm just going to let these soften down, get the roots out. Oops. So what we're going to do then is we're going to let these soft cook for 5 to 7 minutes. Then we're going to lower the pan and add some balsamic vinegar. We're going to add some water. Then we're going to add in the red wine stock. If you've got red currant jelly, add some of that in. And then we're going to make the mashed potato with butter, salt and pepper. You could add kale in there. Oh, right, so it's telling me, guys, we need to flip the Ninja. So let's get some tongs. Let's get our tongs. I can't even find the tongs now. Here we go. Let's open these up. Oh, yes. Look at them, guys. These smell really good. I think with sausages as well, just depends on if they're... you can cook frozen sausages in a Ninja too. But that's nearly done, as you can tell. So I'm just turning them over just to make sure they're all a nice colour. So let's bring you back around. So if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments. So as I say, potatoes are cooking in there. Onions will start to cook in this pan here, and then we've got the sausages there nearly done. So you don't have to cook these sausages as early as I am, but I just like them to rest. Whenever I go to a restaurant, they always give you sausages, and they're red hot, aren't they? But sometimes they'll give you them. See, and it's done. It just says get food. So we'll lift this up. There we go. Now that one's definitely cooked. So we're going to leave them on there on the grill, and the probe's telling me to it's resting for 5 minutes. But yeah, they're the perfect sausages there. Okay, so I'm going to spin you back around. And we'll let these cook. So what's everyone else having for their tea tonight? What are you having tonight for your dinner? Now Because I cut these smaller, these shouldn't take as long. Same with the potatoes. So yeah, it's quite an easy recipe this. It's not too difficult to do. So what do I have pinned up? So yeah, if you want that, in fact, whilst I'm here, I'm going to show you this lunchbox that I got today. So there's the tripod, if you want to get a tripod, and here is what I got today, guys. So this is a lunchbox. It's a 3-level lunchbox. Comes with your spoon and fork. There's like a little knife part in there as well. Lift it up at the side so the lid comes off. Okay, you got your spoon, not your spoon and your fork. This bit comes off as well, so you can move it across. 3 levels. 1, 2, 3, and that's the lid, so you can put it in the microwave. It's all microwavable safe, and I just think it's a really nice product. So if you're looking for a lunchbox, I'll be using that on Thursday, so I'll be posting some videos up with what I decide to put in there. If you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. I'm just going to munch on my apple. So you don't have to have onions with your mashed potato, but I do like onions. It smells really good too. Right, let's have a munch on one of these sausages. Let's have a munch. Which one shall I choose? Right, we'll go for number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which number should I go for? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8? Which one? Because we've got 2 minutes before I can eat one. Let me know in the comments. Just waiting for Melanie to comment. These onions are looking really good, guys. I think you've all gone quiet or shy, one or the other. Right, bring you back round here so you can see the onions cooking. So it said 5 to 7 minutes, so I'll give it 1 more minute. These are just chopped onions. Let's have a look at the potatoes. Oh yeah, they're looking good as well. I'll drain them off shortly. So Nancy says a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want the big one. I thought you were going to go for that one. Right. This is very hot still, so just be careful. There we go. Pull the probe out. So what I'm going to do, just leave that there. Let's move these to one side. That'll be the one I'll cut up in just a second. Okay, just going to do the onions first. Oh, you couldn't even see what I was doing then. Never mind, I have to get used to that. Right, so the next thing then, we're going to add some balsamic vinegar to this. So, oh, and there you go, it's telling me that the Ninja is finished. There you go, back to 0. So let's get some balsamic vinegar, and you want 1 sachet. Well, that's not very helpful, but if you get in the box you'll have 1 sachet. So I'm going to add some balsamic vinegar. There we go. We're going to add this into the onions. It's quite a strong taste, so you don't want too much. It gets to your throat. So adding the balsamic vinegar in. Now we should really be adding more onions to our food. If you're making like bulgur wheat, you can fry onions and then add bulgur wheat to your onions, your fried onions. Onions have so many health benefits. Although I'm not a doctor and I can't claim that, but it's been proven. So we're just adding a little bit of liquid in there just to give some flavour and stop them from burning too much. So hello Dreamful, thank you for joining. You would think you're in a restaurant right now, but you're not. This is my kitchen. So welcome in everyone. We're cooking Tuscan style sausage with balsamic onion gravy. So what's the next step after this then? We're going to lower the heat. That's what I should have done. Lower the heat. We need to add some water to this. So we need 100 millilitres. 100 millilitres. Let's find a glass or a jug. One thing I could do with is a very small jug. I don't actually have a small jug. I've got to always use my big jug. So 100 ml. You'll see that. Just, yeah, it's about 100 ml of water. So we add this in. And then we're going to add in the red wine stock. So this red wine stock I showed you earlier. I have to say I really like the new look. It's just getting used to it, that's all. You can just drop that in like so. And then mash it. Oh, mash it. You see everything now, you see. Smash that into the pan. Or you could even add that to your water. I think it asks for hot water really, not cold water, but it will help cook the onions a little bit longer. So mash the stock up. This is your onion gravy. And you can turn the heat back up if you want to. We'll add a bit of salt and pepper. Smells really good. Just like that. Right, let's spin you round because I'm now going to drain off the potatoes. I think they're done. So I'm going to turn off the potatoes. And this is where it's going to get a little bit complicated. I've got some hot water going down the sink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera, bring you down to me. Hello everybody. I've got to spin you round. That's my old tripod there that I use. I'll spin you, flip the camera, spin you down. Sorry for the mess. Okay, I'll just zoom in for you. Okay, now what I'm going to do next is just empty the potatoes. While this cooks. Okay, I'm going to drain the potatoes off. You'll see in just a second. Having the tripod is okay, but it's right in the way. Okay, so right, so here's our potatoes. Just going to stir the onions. Right, we're going to next add in some mustard. If you've got mustard, add some mustard. You don't want too much mustard. I don't even know if I've... Oh yes, I've got some mustard. It wants whole grain mustard. And a lot of you are going to say to me, no, what are you doing using a different type of mustard? But it's the only mustard I've got, and you never know, sometimes it works. So I'm going to add 2 spoonfuls of Dijon mustard instead. I'm going to add a knob of butter. I'll add some salt and pepper. I'm going to turn that pan down a little bit more. And need to get some more butter out. That's definitely not enough. Let's get some more butter out. Alright, where did I put it? There we go. So not loads. Or margarine's fine. Just pop that in. Just to give it a creaminess. Right, salt and pepper next. Just going to stir my onions again. It's coming together nicely. I think I've got a lot of onions, but I do prefer onions. A bit of salt. Okay, a bit of pepper. Hoping they're cooked. I'm sure they are. And then we're going to get a masher. And just mash all this up first of all. And then we're going to add some milk. Just like that. Add some milk. Just to drop, because you don't want it to be too runny. You want a nice thick mash. Okay. Again, just keep mashing it and stir it. Mash. Stir. I maybe should have done more potatoes, but these were only small ones. I guess if you're making it just for yourself or for 2 people, yeah, that's more than enough. Okay. And then the last thing we're going to do, if you want to add some kale, you can add kale to that. Make sure it boils with the potatoes. That is pretty much it. So now what we're going to do is start to serve. So I need a plate. Very simple. I should have also could have do this with some broccoli as well. So get a spoon. Just put that on there. Just going to check that's cooked. I'm sure it is. Yeah, that's fine. So it just goes on your plate. We're going to take some sausages. If you give them a hands, that's 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to add some of that onion sauce now on these onions on the side. Just like that. Put some of that sauce over. Some more of the onions. And that is it, guys. How simple is that? So I'm going to be doing it again in just a second. Let me know your marks out of 10. I'm going to do that just again in a second, so stay with me, guys. Be back in just a second. Okay, so we're just going to do it one more time. This is my portion now, which I tend to actually have less. I'm not saying I have less because there's nothing left. I just prefer less because I don't like a heavy meal these days. So I kind of like to cook evenly. Okay, so that's enough for me. I'm happy with that. Okay, next thing then, again, is the sausages. we'll take that one. That was the one that was on the side. That's the one I'm gonna eat. 2. Where's my tongs gone? I put stuff down and I can never find it. Hello Joanne, good to see you. Hi Anne. Hopefully you like the new position. I got a new tripod today, so that's what we're using. Oh, that's a really round one, isn't it? Right, we're going to add them onions on, turn everything off. So add that sauce on. Oh yes. Them onions. And everything we use tonight is using stuff from TikTok. Well, kind of. Apart from the pan. So I'm just going to try and... Oops. I don't want to burn stuff. So we use the Ninja Foodi to cook the sausages. We use the pan to make the onion and red wine stock onion gravy with balsamic vinegar. What's on the bottom? That is the mashed potato. So we use the dicer vegetable chopper to make small potatoes, which we boiled. And all that took less than, half an hour to make. So let's try the food then. I'm going to get a knife. So just I've lost my other steak knife. There we go, got it. So, I'm dropping things because I'm not used to things being in this position. So, let's cut into the food. So this was the sausage that you told me to go for. There we go. You'll see that. So I'm just going to go. You'll want to see my reaction, won't you? So I'm going to have to spin you around again. Let me just have a little taste without you seeing me first. You know it's going to be good, guys. Right, let's bring you round. Enhance, flip. Here we go. I'll bring you right round so you can see. There we go. That's a good position, isn't it? You can see it with the food. Just gonna bring it forward a bit without it fall. And it's that way. There we go. So let's have a little taste. Here we go again. Here's the food. So we're going to go in for the sausage with the mash. Don't forget there's butter in the mash and salt and pepper and mustard. Dijon mustard, not whole grain mustard. Oh, that's really good, guys. Let's go in for them onions. Oh yeah, this is really good, guys. So I'm going to go and eat this. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for putting up with me for this this broadcast being all over the place, but I will get it working somehow. As you know, this is my wall. Can you see my finger there? Look, I can't move this round. Do you want to see what the tripod looks like? Let me show you, because it's brand new and those wondering. Let's lift this up. I've got to unscrew the oops. Unscrew it. So this is what it looks like, guys. This is how I've set it up tonight. So we're going to enhance, flip. Sorry for the mess. This is how it works tonight. So this is the tripod, the TikTok tripod. Phone goes in there. You can spin it round, left, right, up, down, 360. So I really like it. It folds up. This is only about a quarter of the height it goes to. So this is a tiny kitchen. So it's working, guys. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. Let's flip you back round. We'll finish off with being in the right place on the tripod. Let's just tighten this up. Go. Hello Dina, yeah, I'm still live. So here we go, here's the food. Look Dina, I don't even have to lift the food up anymore. I can just do that. Apart from the mess behind. But as I say, this is the smallest kitchen in the world. But I make it work, don't I? So cheers everybody. I kind of wish I did some vegetables though with it. Yeah, guys, I'm going to go and I'm going to go and eat this now, so thanks for joining. It's a 10 from me, guys. So I'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock, 45 minutes, and we're doing Wordscapes tonight on Twitch. So I'll see you then, guys. Bangers and mash, yeah. See you next time. Bye.